Hey, what is up, guys? Alex here from AttackRollClass.com coming to you with a review of this guy. This is the Plextor S1 Special Edition M.2 SSD. Now, what does that mean? Well, basically, it's a small hard drive, as you can see right here. There is no cable clutter when you use these because the M.2 slot has power, has SATA connections already embedded into it. You just slap onto a motherboard and you're ready to go. It recognizes it as a SATA 3 SSD. Very handy. This is the 256 gigabyte variant for the M.2. They have a particular standard typical hard drive size, 2.5 inch, with the same configuration. This is priced at about $150. That's my estimate because this guy is particularly super new and was announced a couple of weeks ago. The reason why is that it's a special edition device only available in Southeast Asia, particularly because this is MLC and the availability of MLC technology is getting to be tough right now. So that is the special edition. We're going to review this guy right now. We'll see you guys in just a bit. Alright, so here's what's inside the box of the Plextor S1G. It's actually pretty simple. You get a screw, which is actually not the right size for my motherboard, which is interesting. I don't know why that is. But we have the actual 2280 size SSD right here underneath some clear plastic. Alright, so here is the Plextor S1G in the flesh. And as you can see, it is the size of a typical M.2 device at the 2280 form factor. Here are the Toshiba chips on the back. These are MLC, which are pretty good, dependable technology. In front we have some warranty information, a Plextor sticker, and stuff like that. And it's still in the green PCB that we usually see. Now, as typical with most exposed PCB devices, you should be careful when handling them and don't let any static come into touching them. This is not like a typical 2.5 inch drive where it's very safe from static because it has a case. So just that little bit of warning. These are designed to be handled with care. Installing your M.2 drive is pretty easy, as you would expect. You just basically install it like a typical card, except it's very small. And you screw in a retaining screw, don't over tighten, and that's about it. You boot up your device, your laptop, your PC, and the BIOS should recognize the drive automatically. Alright, so finally here we are talking about its performance. And we got 517 megabytes per second read, which is higher than its rated 510, and 468 megabyte per second write, which is just a few notches lower than its rated speeds. Now, if you want to compare this to something like a 2.5 inch Samsung 850 EVO, that guy got 540 and 504, and the Transcend MTS 800 got, this one is the M.2 variant, 548 and 465. The Plextor does a good job in keeping up with the other SSDs and is actually commendable that it actually beat its own rated 510 MB per second reads. Alright, so what are the pros and cons, finally, of the Plextor S1G M.2 SSD? Well, number one, the thing we like is that there is no clutter of cables because it is M.2. Pretty easy to install. It's got faster read speeds than its official rating, even though it's a little bit slower than other drives. MLC technology lasts longer than cheaper TLZ, which is good. You know, you want something that will last longer. Also, it's a special edition, which is nice. It's a nice, perfect upgrade drive for a laptop for M.2. That's another pro. Now, the cons are, number one is the limited size options and only Southeast Asia availability due to limited MLC stocks. And number two, this is typical with most M.2 drives. The aesthetic color of it, which is sort of a PCB green, might clash with the colors of your motherboard if you care about that, specifically for desktop users who want to show off the stuff inside it. Alright, so conclusion time on this guy. So while the Plextor Special Edition SSD in both M.2, this M.2, and the 2.5 inch form factors only cap out at 256 gigabytes. It's still a good upgrade to get to your desktop or your laptop PCs. Performance goes a little higher than its rated read speeds, and it's right up there when writing too. So it's kind of cool to own the last MLC product from the brand. So, with that, we're going to give it the highly recommended award. It's a nice, good M.2 upgrade for your PC. While it doesn't particularly do anything special, it is the last MLC from the brand, and also does what it's supposed to when it comes to the speed and performance. So there you have it. That's the review of the Plextor S1G M.2 variant of their MLC Special Edition SSD. Alex from AttackMobClass.com here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.